Okay, so the people that are surrounding Issac Kappy and all things after he died on both sides are all focused on me. Thomas, who I believe is the ringleader, because Thomas is brilliant. He's brilliant. He was so fun to talk to on the phone. However, and I say that he's the ringleader because I've dealt with all the other ones, and they don't have the brain capacity to do shit like this. So Thomas is connected to Titus Frost. I haven't trusted Titus Frost for years, ever since that Pizzagate rally that they had in DC years ago. Because the guy that organized it, that Titus Frost was working with, wasn't real. And he had bought me a plane ticket and actually paid extra money for the one that had the leg room to get me out there. But I don't know his real name. I don't know his real address. He lied about everything. Had I gone out there, I wouldn't have come back. And the reason why I say that is because the biggest red flag that dude told me was that he was going to guarantee me an audience with Aquino. And that's how I figured Thomas is a bad dude, because he interviewed Aquino when Aquino was dying of prostate cancer. And Aquino wouldn't have let an adversary interview him, flat out. So then you have Phoenix Enigma and the Goblin Dowd and the Tara Joyce woman and all of that, and they're all focused on me. Every single one of them are focused on me. All of these people are supposed to be Isaac's friend. So what is happening? I just want to bring my perspective to this whole situation, because what is telling is not what they're saying. Yeah, they're making videos about me and saying all kinds of shit about me. 99% of it is bullshit. Other than the thing that happened when I was 12, and I was trying to hide it so hard that I made a video and put it on YouTube talking about it, which is what their little 26-second clip is. But that 26-minute clip is connected to a much larger video. And that brings me to this group on both sides. It's interesting what they don't talk about. Because they don't, other than to ridicule it and be all righteously indignated about, oh, I can't believe he called me a satanic Nazi pedo. Since we know that a group exists, one got busted in September. They don't talk about that. More importantly, they don't talk about Lucien Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. Doug Masico, a.k.a. Doug Mesner, a.k.a. Lucien Greaves, a.k.a. whatever fucking name he goes with whoever he's talking to. The dude, and they don't talk about the satanic after-school daycares showing up all over the nation, and the 1,000 kids missing in Ohio, and the stuff that's going on in Colorado with this sextortion thing that's going on with the kids now. They don't talk about any of that. They shy away from all of that. Now let me ask you another question. If Issac Kappy was here right now, do you think he'd be making Periscope videos trying to expose it? Do you think he'd be making Periscope videos trying to expose all of this? My guess, knowing Isaac as I did, would be yes. Yes. He would be active. So the very people that are supposed to be his friends, that are all fighting amongst each other, which is all bullshit. It's all controlled opposition. They're all one group. And they're the ones that Isaac was fighting. Because I've dealt with Craig Sawyer. Doesn't have the brain power. But he took in a lot of money, and he never helped one kid. I can't see where that's legal. He took that money for false pretenses. Gabe Hoffman was taking in money as well. Thomas told me, oh, Gabe Hoffman doesn't need money. He actually defends the dude because Gabe Hoffman has $140 million. He doesn't need it. I just know what was happening. They took in a lot of money trying to expose this satanic Nazi pedo ring, and it went nowhere, which is what it's supposed to do. They're not helping Issac. What they're doing is trying to control the narrative. And what they're mad about is I've come in and blasted their narrative. And they all think they're all that. And they should be my focus. Especially this Tara Joyce wants to be my focus. But they're not my focus. I've only been at this for 4 months. My focus was Lucien Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple, and his little Satanic Temple group that's all over. Because when you look at who the people were that set these Satanic Temples up everywhere, there's a big red flag there. Big red flag. And that's my focus. This whole mess with Issac, God, no wonder. You know, they're idiots. The only one that I have met in this whole situation that had a brain in his head was Thomas. And Thomas is brilliant. That's why they go after him, because people who get involved, who think that they want to find a savior in this, will gravitate towards Thomas because he's supposed to be the good guy. Just like Craig Sawyer was supposed to be the good guy, and that's who Issac Kappy gravitated to in the end. You know? But the very stuff that Issac was trying to expose when he is alive is nothing with what this group does. This group just fights amongst itself of who has the answers and who's the bad guy. They're all bad guys as far as I'm concerned. And they can make all the idiotic videos of me that they want. It doesn't really make any difference. Their issue is not that all of this is going to be investigated and that they're going to be exposed. That's not their issue at all. I've been thinking about it. I've journeyed about it. I've prayed about it. And I know what it is. The reason why I was told to start talking about Issac Kappy and open up the comments is because I needed to know who they were. And I didn't. At the very beginning, I had no fucking clue who any of these people were. Had no clue. And they do what every bad person does that have dealt with in my life. They come to me and they attack me. And they go after me and they do all kinds of nasty bullshit. Like using their weapons. Because this is all government. This is all government shit. But my awareness of them allowed me to simply send the darkness to them. Because when it comes down to it, let me point out that when I started on this journey, I thought I was going to be the vessel for the Antichrist, so I thought I was fucked anyway. What difference did it make? And I pledged my soul in order to stop this group and make them pay. I'm about as anti-Christ as you can get. Could not give a fuck less about forgiveness and redemption. It's all about accountability and retribution. And sending you the darkness, if you have love in your heart, it won't touch you. But it returns to you what you have put out with a little twist. Actually, a lot of twist. And that's what this video is all about. I know about them now. And they ain't gonna like their future.